y'all, what's the deal, y'all? We're Sharper tapping in TNN Trap News Network. Back in the same, like, cook, crack, and this thing. We here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my kids in the house real quick. Stop ringing the doorbell. Act like you got some sense. Ringing the doorbell like y'all got a maid, like y'all got a servant in this mother. Man. It's almost, ooh, these little niggas got 2 hours till bedtime. 2 hours till bedtime. Let's jump into this content, man. TNN, Trap News Network.
Oh, and we are back.
We're back.
And it's a turbulent week over here at the No Jumper building. A lot of crazy stuff going on.
I seen some scribbles, I seen on the internet. Somebody look like a 7-year-old hit up on the building. That was the most elementary West Side I ever saw.
Really? I'm kind of shocked that it took 3 years.
No. Wait.
Almost 3 years.
Did it?
I mean, nobody ever did that before, so.
Well, nobody never had a reason to.
Well, some would say that there's been
That's an arguable fact. That's an arguable fact. You know what? We're gonna ignore the fact that the Crips have clearly made it. For those of y'all who don't know, the Los Angeles-based street gang, the Crips, CRIPS, the Crips, have made it abundantly clear that Adam 22 has a green light on him and is not welcome in the city of Los Angeles, as well as making it clear that they're going to continue to vandalize this building as he has already seen until he gets about the city. But let's keep going.
Plenty of reasons over the years. This culture vulture. Adam 22.
Did the cameras catch him?
I haven't actually explored that. So
I think it's some kids.
You've explored a lot of the stuff that's come out about this.
Man, listen.
You actually intervened on behalf. I don't know. Did Lush call you and ask you to speak to them before they were booted out of the?
Of course, Wack 100 intervenes. Who else but WACK 100?
No.
By the cops or whatever.
I get the text.
Right.
You like, yo, boom, 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 boom. So I'm like, okay, well, shit. I said, let me call this dude. I called Travis. I said, yo, I don't know what's going on. If you had no jumper, the building's a little uncomfortable, whatever you got going on outside. They're about to call law enforcement because they don't know what's up. It's a bad look for the building. You may want to leave. Right? That's what I tell him. He said, well, Lush, this. I said, was Lush in the building? He said, I don't know. He ain't answering the phone. So that was the bad part. They're thinking Lush is in the building. At the time, Lush is not in the building because when I call Lush,
yeah,
he's screaming at some chick, no, next exit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because we had to tell Lush that there was a bunch of people here in the group chat, at which point he was like, I'll be there soon. Like, he clearly had to, like, run around, get all his shit together to get in the car, to rush over here to meet up, which he had obviously forgotten about.
Well, we know why he forgotten about it because we seen his state.
He was on a bender.
From what people tell me, it's his state.
One.
Right, so when I get
That's that Yistel.
Lush on the phone, I automatically get Travis on the phone. I say, look, Travis, Lush is not there. He's on the way there. And Travis like, yo, bro, what's going on, bro? Like, you rescheduled on this from a week ago, and the people, instead of going back to Vegas or wherever they were from, chose to stay out here a week. I said, well, Travis, that ain't on Lush. That's just on their decision. I'm like, Lush, you told him he could bring 30, 40 people? He said, no, I just told him a couple. Travis goes off. You a lie? Whoop, he sends me a screenshot of the text.
There were so many lies. And that's some real addict behavior, too, is that once he got pressed for what he had clearly actually done, he started just sprinkling in as many possible.
Isn't it crazy how Adam is now making it extremely obvious and apparent that Lush is an addict, and he's showing his disdain, his disrespect for Mr. Glassman himself, Lush?
Possible lies as he could to get out of it.
I'm reading this text.
Yeah.
I say, Lush, he says 11:30 tomorrow. You say, yup. He says I'm bringing food, a cake, some drink, and the hood. You said, yes, Sirski.
That makes it so
The hood means everybody.
much worse.
Right? So
Communicating
then
like
Lush
that.
says, I thought when he meant the hood, like neighborhood, like, you know, because usually he'll just say mafia and I'll say mafia back. I'm like, wait.
Mafia Lush.
I say, what are you talking about? So Travis like, Wack, he like, Lush, don't tell Wack this because I don't want to hear his mouth. I said, Travis, you really got this dude, don't play with, you know, because he's from one of them neighborhoods. Like,
Right.
they serious about that, right? They ain't gangster Crips, they ain't neighborhood Crips, they mafia Crips, and they serious about that, right? So I say, look, bro, the building is about ready to call law enforcement. So Lush, you need to get over there and help clear it out. So Travis like, yeah, get your ass over here. So Lush gets here. I don't know if he stays out there, comes in the building, because I'm not even in California, but I see.
Because you live in that little bitty, eeny, weeny, teeny, weeny, shrivel, little short, don't want, little bitty apartment in Vegas.
Video clips later on.
That shit's small. Like, when I say that shit's small, I gotta go back and find a video. It's a video of him walking through. I swear to God, I'm not exaggerating. He went out the bedroom. It took 5 steps, maybe not even that, to go out the bedroom, into the hallway, into the living room, to him sitting down. 5 steps. 5 steps from his bedroom to the hallway, to the living room, to another step, to park himself. 5 steps. Little bitty, eeny, weeny, teeny, weeny, shrivel, little, short, tiny man apartment that WACK 100 has.
On with him limping out. So, but he calls me from in the building. I said, bro, from my understanding, he ain't even on the schedule. You ain't even cleared him with Adam or nothing. I don't know what you doing. I don't handle the schedule, but I know protocol of the build. I don't even, when Adam ass was gone on vacation,
Right.
and the camera was on me, I still let Adam know who was coming to the build.
Right.
Right? That's just.
Isn't it crazy how Wack is acting more and more like a no-jumper employee and less like a no-jumper boss? Remember, he's like, I'm a partner. Nigga, you was an employee. Ain't nothing wrong with being an employee, but I'm just, all that BOS talk you was talking.
I'm like, bro, it's on you. It's like, it's not going to happen.
I know it's 2 S's in boss. If you know, you know. If you don't be loud and wrong. Just mind your business.
Too much going
I can spill.
on, right? Said, could you call Adam? I'm not calling Adam to talk him into shit. I'm trying to talk Travis, a dude I know, into leaving before the police come. So I guess the police had already came once, so I guess they came back again, or more
really?
cars.
I didn't know that.
Look up, it's 4-5 cars.
Is that the real young Barry Gordy?
So I guess it clears out. Boom, 2 hour go by, I get another call.
If that's the real young Barry Gordy, you could text me. I don't trust if it ain't the real one.
Travis, all right, Wack. Lush says he's gonna go book some type of space, some shit.
Pure space, yeah.
Pure space, and he gonna bring the no jumper cameras, and it's gonna go up on the no jumper site. I said, hold on, before you do that.
So Lush was going to rent a third-party space to film with Travis and then put it on a no-jumper site? Barnacles.
Let me call Adam.
Yeah.
That's what I called you. I said, bro, you gonna let the cameras go over there? You like, hell no, what are you talking about?
Right.
I get Lush back on the phone.
Right.
I'm like, yo, Lush, what are you doing, bro? No, I told him I'm gonna meet me at the Del Taco and I'm gonna just do content with you by the Wingstop. This nigga went Del Taco.
I'm going to do content with you by the Wingstop is crazy.
I go to Wingstop.
From Pure Space to Del Taco to Wingstop. Which, ironically, what Lush actually did when he left here was he went and did a hood vlog with a bunch of 13-year-old Mexican rappers.
Going to do a hood blog with a bunch of 13-year-old Mexican rappers sounds very, why are you near my children? That is pretty weird.
See, don't tell Travis that. Right? Because, so I'm thinking it's all done and over with. I'm like, Travis, listen, me to you, bro, just go on back to the neighborhood, go to the house. whatever dude talking about, I don't know if he high or what's going on. He like, Cuz got a black eye, a big one. I'm like, what?
Well, he did say that he had a fade that morning at 7 o'clock in the morning in his hood. I assume he had not gone to bed.
I don't know.
So if he had a black eye, I guess that would be the reason.
So I said, listen, bro, I'm just telling you because I don't want you going somewhere. It's 30 y'all.
And this is smoker y'all want me to beef with, huh? I probably should find better usages of my time. I should probably find better usages of my time. That's my fault, y'all. That's my fault, y'all. I shouldn't be involved in fiend fights. Not a little bit.
Somebody call.
And it's F-I-E-N-D, not F-E-E-N. Just throwing that out there. Words are hard. Don't worry about it.
On the police, somebody get caught up, jammed up, because dude on some BS, right? Boom. It seems to blow over. I wake up this morning.
Look, now I'm not sure if I said it right. I said F-E-I-N-D, right? Wait. No, wait, hold on. Nah, I messed it up. F-I-E-N-D. 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 I before E. Except, yeah, F-I-E-N-D. Did I say F-E? F-I-E-N-D. F-I-E-N-D. Let the record reflect, I'm sticking with F-I-E-N-D. It's the tree. It's not me.
Travis does the video. No, you sent me the clip.
Right.
Yesterday evening. Yeah.
Spelling is hard.
This ain't for Wack 100, but no jumper, Adam, Lush, and no fly zone or something. I don't know what he said.
Me and Travis had already patched it up that night.
Yeah, no, he told me
We
this
spoke
morning.
via the DM, yeah.
He told me, right? So I'm seeing it. I called him. I said, bro, you know any chance of you probably coming up there now? He said, oh, send it to me. I sent it to him. So he blames Moneybag Rose, right? Because Moneybag is narrating. He's like adding fuel to the fire. Damn, what's going on, right? So I said, well, you can't blame Moneybag because it's your voice, right? So I go to sleep. I wake up this morning. Travis got another one up. Now, he just said, this ain't got nothing to do with Wack. Now, this morning, somebody says, they just said they called the cops and gave him the name Travis Ford. He said, they said Travis Ford? He said, yeah. He said, Wack had to have been the one, Wack 100 called the police then. If they said my first and last name, it was Wack. I'm looking at this like...
Even though you had just been talking to him?
The whole day, listen.
But that's what Wack could do. Talk to you the whole day. They call the police on you, bro. It's all a part of the play.
I called him this morning. I said, hey, bro, what is this I'm looking at? I said, let me ask you a question. Your name on Instagram, Twitter.
Oh, yeah, I'm high as shit, bro. Like, I'm up there. I'm up there. The kids in Loki kind of got on my nerves. You feel me? I'm sleepy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say what I really want to say because it ain't y'all business, but I smoked the blunt. I didn't choose violence today. I didn't choose frustration. I didn't choose going off on nobody. I didn't choose having a bad day. I just chose marijuana over everything today. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, nigga, I'm Wiz Khalifa. What? Wiz Khalifa wish he could get here. Snoop Dogg can never. I'm up there. I could scratch the top of an antenna on a satellite right now. Me and God, whoop, high five. That's right.
Twitter, everywhere is Travis Ford, right? Your rap name, right? Yeah. That's the only name I know. I don't know if your real name is Matthew Johnson. I just know you as Travis Ford.
Right.
Yeah. I said, then why would you say this? He looked at it. He said, Wack, I was off that Hennessy, dog. That don't make no sense. I don't know why I said that, right? I get Lush back on the phone. I say, well, Lush, who called the police? Why? What, Travis, what you tell Travis? Lush, Travis tells me, Wack, I know you ain't called the police. A, you wasn't there. 2, Lush already let us know who it was that called the police. I said, who was it? When he said it, I can call R&B right now.
Right.
I flipped out. I said, Lush, now I gotta whoop your ass, bro.
Right.
You tripping. I said, come on, what you doing? Right? And Lush is like, hold on, no. I didn't... He said, you a motherfucking wild mafia. You said that. Whoop, 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 whoop. So Lush is, he going back and forth, and, this is back and forth. And when it's all said and done, I made sure I clear up that individual was not the one. That individual wasn't even at the location. That individual had nothing to do with nothing.
Right.
And Lush says, yo, Wack, man, I got suspended. I said, okay. I said, I tried to talk to Adam, but this shit kept popping up, bro. So he said, bro, you can't tell him what you just heard. I said, I don't want to tell him what I just heard, bro.
Right.
He ain't gonna tell Adam. Now he's just telling the world. You know, there's that.
I said, but it's gone from business to friendship to Adam like a brother to me. I fuck with Adam. My girl fucks with Adam.
Right.
Like,
literally.
I don't know.
Literally. You heard that? Literally. Let me find out that Adam and Wack is sharing R&B. Some part of weird, freaky exchange. Literally. See, Adam, that's why they keep calling you a slave master, bro, because you be saying shit like that. Like, that's why these black people keep calling you the devil, bro. I don't think you, at this point, either he don't know, or he don't care, or he just might be the devil. He just might be the devil. Hey, Ortiz, yep, we live. Maribel, we live. I'm going to ask Adam now, if I ever, you know what I'm saying? Well, my mama said I can't go up to no jumper, so there's that. My mama did say I can't go up to no jumper. If he was on a live that day, she made it pretty abundantly clear that I can't go up there. As a 35-year-old black man, you better believe I listen to my black-ass mama. What? And if you making a joke about this or you have anything to say about this, it's because you don't got a black mama, bro, so you don't even know. So you don't even know the type of danger, type of low-key, you don't even understand the type of danger that I'm in if I go against what this woman say. You feel me? If you a black man, you know. If you know, my mama said I can't go up there, so there's just that. But I'm gonna ask him one day, some kind of way. I'm gonna ask Adam, like, "Hey, are you the devil?" And if so, like, why are you using your like super devil powers for this? Very low hanging fruit. You could have did so much more with your devil in. You feel me? It's gonna be somebody in the chat. Oh, that nigga mama said he can't go. Yeah, my mama said I can't go. Nigga, what? Come on, bro.
Sit across from him and not say it.
Right.
Because if it comes out later on, and I don't say, hey, Wack, what up? Did you know this? And I say, yeah. At that point in time, who I'm supposed to be, what I claim to be, is out the window.
Right.
Because this individual, see, I've learned a lot of things at this table, right? On and off air. I learned who I can go at 24/7. I learned who I can go at a little bit. And I learned that who I bet not attempt to go at unless it's in this space and I'm asked a question. I've learned that. And if you notice, over time, even when Brick Baby was free, you notice I backed off Brick Baby 80%.
80% would suggest that you were really going to go a lot harder before this reduction.
Yes, I used to be on.
Be better today than what you were yesterday. Be even better tomorrow. But today, be at your best. Red dots to the left. You know the rest. And it's free. Avenue Angel until he's free. We gone.